When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when the in the streets was sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright,
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
Dark nights and my prayers.
Come up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Come up.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence crimson with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss up, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. In the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Germán Marquez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go? Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. On the outside corner for a strike. And we're underway in Denver. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Cold night tonight, Brewers, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
This is Bryce Terang.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike one.
1-1.
That one lifted to left. Mangum hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one to first. Nice pin, double play. And that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here at Coors Field and towing the slab, Brandon Woodruff.
He finally picked up his first win of the season. Took him a few starts to get there, but now that you got that behind you, you can focus on moving things ahead. Looking for number 2 in this one.
And now, Brenton Doyle. Doyle matched a homer in his last game. Foul ball there. Woodruff, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Up and in, ball 2.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Woodruff deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
So digging in, Jake Mangum. Lifted in the air, right center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last.
Fires over to Hoskins, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Denver, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Marquez back to work. Marquez goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Look, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Chorio at first, 1 gone. And foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ground ball could be 2. Fired to second, and that's all they'll get. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one found hard the other way.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. Got him swinging. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Just missed. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 down. Jacob Stallings now. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ball.
No score here in the second. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And here is Sam Hilliard headed down the line. Frelick after it. Makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. And now it's going to be Sal Frelick. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Marquez winds and deals. On the ground, right side. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging ball.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. And ball one.
Ball.
Freeland on at first, nobody out. Next pitch, not close, up high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's a strike.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
Full count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Next one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for Colorado, number 87. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Freeland makes the catch, and there's one down. And the batter now, Owen Miller. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Not even close there. 1-0. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2.
Stays alive. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jake Mangum. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a foul ball. Doyle leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a...
Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Mitchell makes the grab, and that will end the inning. The Rockies strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counted away. But you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way. Too legit, them hammer days, and we buck down. This is Bucktown.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And downstairs.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Hilliard sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees, 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
In the air, out towards right center. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hoskins at the plate and takes high there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Slice down the right side. Next offering misses down and away. Hoskins pushes it foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 4th, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rockies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's Michael Toglia. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering way off the plate. Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. Man at second. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
That's whipped. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
First and second, no outs. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Bunting for a hit. Off balance feed, there's one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the second baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
At the plate, Owen Miller. And a foul ball. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 2. Fouled off left side.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Freeland pulls that one down, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We played 4. It's the Rockies 4 and the Brewers nothing.
a 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I beat.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Marquez back to work. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball still 0-2. That one
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ortiz
That's
takes slow second trip to the plate in this one. In the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Tovar tosses to first. 2 out. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one fouled off. Frelick, a former Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the out.
Zips it across, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Yoel Payams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jake Mangum now at the plate, 0 for 2 in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Misses off the plate, and the count even 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's way high. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with this kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Tovar, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Koenig warming up as well. One out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2.
A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 4 and the Brewers 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Tap foul at the plate.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next to hit, Bryce Terang. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now this is in the air down the line. Mangum sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ryan McMahon. And there's the strike.
Well, these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
In the air, out towards left center. Chourio snags it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Sam Hilliard, the next to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Hilliard on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. High fly ball out to center field. Terang on his way over. He makes the grab. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. That's in there. 0-1. And misses inside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just
That's the ball.
missed.
Outside.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Chorio stands in now and watches strike 1. There's the strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Rockies leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jared Koenig.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Colorado's DH, Owen Miller. There's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Doyle in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. His 2nd of the year. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it, clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Mangum in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. To the right side. Whips it to first. 2 away now.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Toglia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. 2 outs. That one drifts inside.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Here's a 3-0. Foul ball. Tovar off of first with 2 away. This ball's chopped on the ground. Terang tosses to first. Out number 3. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed in. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Marquez back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Marquez
1 ball, no strike.
Still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
2-0.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive. Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. He's 2 for 2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Here comes the skipper. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Kinley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The Rockies leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. And it is 2-1. That's a little bit low. Ground ball right side to second. That's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Right through there for a strike. Kinley, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, 1 away. To the right side, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rockies 5 and the Brewers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Ashby.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Turang over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. To third. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. 1 for 3. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the second baseman. On the ground. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Rockies tack on another with this one. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Bryce Turang. That's to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. And the slider just misses. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Chop to the right side, Tolia. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. So last chance for the Brewers. And here is Hoskins. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. There's a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's strike 2. Kinley is just 1 strike away.
That's the ball.
That one off the mark. 1-2 the count. That one ripped. Base hit. So a man at first. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. He's already homered in this game. That one misses. Ball one. Just missed.
That's out.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies even this series up at a game apiece.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a living. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping, observating. I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See a